Is DeepSeek more sustainable than ChatGPT? Why should we care about this question? Think about those old-fashioned registrations, which used a lot of electricity and had a poor cooling effect. Were they all replaced by energy-efficient ones? And those fuel vehicles with high fuel consumption and large emission are now being gradually overtaken by electric vehicles. The same goes for the AI. If DeepSeek and ChatGPT are not power efficient or water efficient and have high carbon emissions, not only will the development cost would be high, but they will also have a great impact on the environment, and the consumers will surely have to pay more later. Even if they are really popular right now, would they be sustainable in the long term? DeepSeek only need 2,048 AI chips for the training, while OpenAI uses tens of thousands. Does this mean DeepSeek is more energy efficient and low carbon? The answer is may not be so. The life cycle of machine learning mainly includes two phases: training phase and inference phase. Let's first talk about the training phase. DeepSeek uses techniques like running, modern distillation, and algorithmic streamlining to make the model improve efficiency. It optimizes the entire calculation process, thus reducing resource consumption. But what about ChatGPT? It uses a bunch of top-of-the-line GPUs. Its performance is strong, but the energy consumption is ridiculous high. Training GPT-3 consumes 1,287 megawatt hours of energy, and its carbon emissions are equivalent to 16 times the annual carbon emissions of an average American. Isn't that a huge number? However, there are many factors that affect the carbon emission during training phase: modern size, data center energy efficiency, and the carbon intensity of energy grids, and so on. There is a lot of complexity here. You know that training a model with coal-based energy produces 4 times more carbon emissions than with hydropower. DeepSeek and its cloud service providers use a portion of mixed energy from the regional power grid. At present, the energy structure in the country is still mainly based on coal. Moreover, DeepSeek used 2,700 million GPU hours for training, while Meta's Llama used 10 times. But DeepSeek has a strong model capability. The energy consumption and releasing pre-trained model publicly, as DeepSeek can save the cost of retraining and promote the development of green AI. Now let's turn to the inference phase. This is like a car running on the road frequency. Each time it may not consume much fuel, but if it runs many times, the total fuel consumption can be quite astonishing. While the emissions of inference may be relatively low, the total impact can surpass that of training when models are queried thousands. Some tests show that although DeepSeek's chain of thought technology can generate so many output tokens and answer more comprehensive and details, its energy consumption is 87% higher than that of Llama. Don't forget, AI not only consumes electricity but also water. With the water crisis we are facing now, it cannot be solved just by algorithm. Training for ChatGPT-3 actually requires about 700,000 liters of water, which is enough to fill the cooling tower of a nuclear reactor. ChatGPT consumes 500 milliliters of water when running 10 and 15 queries. Although DeepSeek's calculation time is reduced, the water used for cooling may decrease. Whether DeepSeek or ChatGPT AI can't just focus on improving model accuracy. After all, the real cost of artificial intelligence is related to the water we drink, the air we breathe, and our common future.